Hey everyone, this is Jamie Davidson with AMZ Insiders. A little bit about ourselves. Myself and my two fellow co-founders, Jason and Brad, have sold over $75 million on Amazon last year, and we're on pace to do over $100 million this year. One of the things we get asked a lot, and we hear a lot about, is people ask, is e-commerce right for them, or is e-commerce right for me? And e-commerce, which is basically selling physical products online, and there's multiple channels, and by far Amazon is by far the most dominant platform. So as we think about e-commerce, we predominantly think about Amazon, but there are other platforms such as leveraging Shopify on your own site. There's Walmart.com. There's a bunch of other smaller ones, but mostly, and we recommend Amazon certainly is it right for me? And there's so much hype out there about selling on Amazon, about selling on e-commerce. So you'll see a bunch of young 20-year-olds out there with Lamborghinis and hyping themselves on YouTube. It's not just Amazon, it's all sorts of stuff with making money on the internet. But, so it's hard to kind of separate the kind of fact from fiction about what's reality out there. And, we'll tell you, absolutely there certainly is huge opportunity with Amazon and e-commerce, right? And we're an example of it. Now, we've grown over a period since 2011. We have a big team here. Right now, we're here in Atlanta. I've got a team of about 35 people here. We have another 100 employees in China. So we've built like a real business around it. And so, it's a very large business. We have a large warehouse. Although you don't need a warehouse, most of our product is actually at Amazon. But, our business has kind of grown differently. But most people are trying to grow a business to a couple $1 million. They'd be very, very happy in terms of sales of that. And, the reality of what that can mean for your life in terms of the bottom line, making a few $1,000s extra a month, for most people would make a huge difference. So, kind of back to the question, is e-commerce right for me? What I would say is a couple different things. One is you have to be grounded in that. On one hand, e-commerce is a huge opportunity because there's so much scalability to grow. There's incredible opportunity. So from that perspective, I would say for most people, the answer should be yes, if you're just looking at it from an opportunity standpoint. For yourself, you've got to be realistic, right? So you can't think that you're just going to throw stuff up there and start selling and making all this money on Amazon. You need to know what you're doing. And, that's where, we're big proponents of, getting mentorship, coaching from people. We do coach people in our own inner circle, and try to help people learn from our own mistakes and really, execute on their end. Because, if you purely do it by yourself, is it right for you? You're really gonna have to spend a long period of time. I think anyone can eventually figure stuff out, but it may take you, if it takes you 3 or 4 years to figure something out in terms of how to do it, by then, so much opportunity is missed. That's why speed is important and the ability to find people. And so along those lines, you've got to be someone who's coachable. You've got to be someone who's willing to learn. And you've got to be really someone who's willing to follow kind of a process, a process that has been laid out for you that, hey, this works. If you do these steps, then yes, you can be successful. Now, that's not everyone. Some people, they can't do that, or they're not coachable. They have unrealistic expectations, meaning that, they're not willing to put the time in. It's not an incredible amount of time because of, there is a passive income aspect to it because, we can check our phone right now and see sales coming in all day long. We'll wake up in the morning after sleeping all night and we'll see sales coming in. So that's the awesome and the excitement. There's nothing better than seeing that. Or get to the holidays and you see ding, 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 because sales are coming in like crazy around the holidays, which is super, super awesome. Again, our own approach is we kind of take a very authentic approach to this business. We're not about overhype. At the same time, the potential is very, very real in terms of the power of e-commerce. Some of the statistics I talked about in terms of where e-commerce is, that again, it's still only 10% of all commerce out there. Over the next several years, over the next 5 years, it's supposed to triple to still only be less than a third of all e-commerce. So we're very, very much in the early stages of e-commerce. So it's not a matter of if e-commerce is going to become much bigger, if people are going to make a lot more money with e-commerce. It's really just a matter of who. Who is that? Is that only big companies? Is it only established people that are selling on Amazon already? And the answer is it's going to be those, realistically, I believe, is those that take action, that get involved, that really invest in their own learning to understand how to understand what works right now on Amazon and e-commerce, but also what's going to work in 3 months from now, 6 months from now, next year, kind of staying at the forefront of where the industry is going, because it's going in a great place. It's going in an awesome place. It's growing, and so absolutely, we certainly think there's tremendous opportunity with selling on Amazon for those that are willing to take action, that are grounded, have a good mindset around it, and certainly have belief that it can be done. And we know without question it does, because we did it. There was nothing kind of special about us getting involved in the business, and we've seen plenty of other people, and we're helping a lot of people be successful as well. So if this discussion was helpful for you, I really strongly suggest you click the link below and check out our free workshop all about how to build your very own business on Amazon and build your own e-commerce empire. I go through all of the exact steps we use to build our $75 million business, and more importantly, I really go through kind of actionable steps you can start today to start moving forward with your very own Amazon business. So if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. And I really encourage you to hit the subscribe button, because every week we come out with brand new content all about how to leverage this information to sell on Amazon, how you can benefit, whether you haven't sold on Amazon yet, how you can get started, or how to get your Amazon business to the next level using techniques we use on our very own $75 million business. And then lastly, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear any thoughts you have, concerns you have about the e-commerce business, the market, anything below. Be sure to comment in the comments below.